Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. Quantum Tater, say hello. It is episode 69. Nice. Um, Here in good old alien planet, we have last time completed our little hovel. Uh, to get us started. The next step is resource hunting. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna probably have to do some driving of this behemoth and do some resource hunting, mostly for iron, something like that. We're gonna have to figure some stuff out in that space, but that's okay. Um, let's see. On last episode, Clyde, he said, why don't I, he asked why I didn't have 4 interior turrets to take care of Sabroids. That's a good question. I don't know. I never built interior turrets. It's something I've never done. They do have cheaper ammo, and that's probably a good idea. And we do have some magnesium, so I would be able to supply them. It's just one of the things where I never really thought it out. And then the fact that these turrets on this guy here also shoot is not particularly great. John said, agree with the crew, um, that building this stuff looks like a Bob job. Let him help me complete stuff while I go look for things and do some exploring, things like that. And then he also said that the little hovel the roots looks like a Klingon base, and so now all I need is a warbird and the Duras sisters to keep me company. Um, Yeah, the I'm definitely going to be a radiator tater. My next clone's going to have some special properties, probably for sure, John. It's just what it is. I didn't notice them. I just didn't see the rads ticking up. Let's see. Lord Chaos was saying that he wanted. Let me see if I can go pop out here. That he wants to build either a base. He said in that cliff, either I wonder if he's meaning that cliff's face or that cliff face over there. And what you may have just seen is a secret, but I don't know if he wants to build on that cliff over there, that one over there, or potentially the one to our right side over that direction. But either way, it'd be pretty good, I think. Yeah. So okay, definitely some gats for local fauna. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. The Roomba to go around. Let's see. And he said, "There's not a Roomba to go around collecting the meat from the eight-legged terrorist." Yeah, seriously. I wonder if I wonder if Bob collects with I wonder if Bob would collect sabroid meat once they keel over. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. And I'm actually surprised I don't have a Bob on that ship. I just don't. Or I just didn't build it in the. I think I built it for vanilla survival, and then yeah, I just haven't added a Bob. Um, I definitely am gonna have the base spread out. One of my plans, and then okay, and then lastly, Chad, shout out. All missing is hiring a Bob the butler to maintain the place while you go exploring. Ah, yes. Yep, yep, yep. Iger builds and Beats has a mod that adds findable food, including some recipes, with more eventually to come. Ooh, taters. Tater, close enough. Hey, I could use some extra meats, some taters. That might be maybe a good idea. So, what you're going to see here in a second is going to be a quick jump to me finishing the little hovel, which is over there to the left. Um, and then, yeah, you're going to see that being completed and finished. We're going to go get that unknown signal. And and then let's go do that now. And then when I come back, we'll cut to um, past Tater. He'll complete the building of the thing, and then we should be able to um, get underway. We definitely need some iron. I had an idea of having some spread out stuff for sure. So let's see if I can get. I don't think I waved. Ooh, grain seeds, fruit seeds, and some money that I can totally spend on this planet. That definitely has all the things necessary for me to spend money. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Nope, sir, 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 sir. I'd like to speak to you about Clang. Is that all the pieces? I think that's it. All right, cool. We got it. All right, so yeah, Q right now, right about now, and then when we get back, you will see our base starting now officially. And that's it. That's the base completed. And as I fly over this not heel, there she blows. Look at that. Our little landing pad done. Got an oxygen tank out. Um, I totally didn't at all nearly break anything on the rover, backing it up right there. Got a little ramp to go down from our thing, and I also spent towards the end of that time lapse. You would have maybe seen mess with this stuff. We had an issue where this, for whatever reason, did not want to work, and so the airlock was not automating. And now it is. So beautiful. That's what you want. That's what you want to see in the world. Yeah. So we've got ourselves a nice little thing. If I'm correct, this is actually working properly. It's not. That's unfortunate. Um, the let's go in here. The event controller. I have a bad event controller, and it's supposed to turn all the lights off. But I'm guessing the light group is not. Um, the interior lights group is not has not been properly saved. So once we get that set up though, I should be able to now when I lay down, it should do nothing at all. Excellent. Event controller, bedtime. Get this thing set up really quick. It's just because I don't have the lights in the inset bed. Add the block. Yeah, there you go. Now officially, yeah. So when we go to sleep, it actually turns the lights off. Yeah, that's that. So what we need to do, and what we've already done, I did a little scouting. Let's go ahead and grab our gun just in case. Um, I know that we have some silver. Iron is in this direction here. I believe this patch right here is silver. Um, we're just going to go driving. We need iron and silver to finish our lovely bay. So that's what's going to go. We're going to hop into this here um, vehicle that shouldn't be now too heavy to drive around. And yeah, let's go get ourselves some, maybe some silver and maybe some iron. Get that done. And then this is really quiet for some. Oh, there we go. I was like, audio's back. And let me get that. Get that ore detector turned on, and we can go on a roundabout. Yeah. So we should have some. If I'm not mistaken, I think this direction there was. Is it here or is it back there? It might be back there. Let's go take a quick drive back over there. I don't want to get too fast, so we'll. This thing is terrible on ice. I've not experienced it being that bad, but it is pretty bad. So we'll just have to, be cautious. I also think I want to do, I don't think I have an event controller. Oh, this is magnesium. This is a beautiful place for magnesium. You know how, Chad, if you were talking about, not Chad, I'm sorry, Lord of Chaos, Lord of Chaos. Good grief. Lord Chaos, if you were talking about us building a cliffside base in this cliff right here, you may be right. We could just have like a magnesium refinery cliffside base right here. That would be pretty glorious. Um, we don't really need the magnesium right this second, but it's definitely now on the list 100%. Let's go see if we got anything in this corner over here. It's weird in normal ice lakes when you have a... I need to be careful driving around like that. Normally when you have ice lakes like this, the clumps, you'll have multiple like splotches like that from the aerial view, and the splotches will be kind of um they'll be kind of, I'm gonna lower this down, give us a little less friction so that we're not, when we slide, we don't catch and flip. Normally those splotches come accompanied with multiple types. It'll be like iron, silicon, nickel, like, or like cobalt and iron, or cobalt and like, it isn't just like, oh, this is all magnesium, but it doesn't appear to be the case today. So, which is all right. I mean, that's what it is. You just deal with what you have. I do know there's iron to the right. I already marked it. Um, so I'm not super worried about going to hunt that this yet. I do need iron, and that's what I want to do. I would like to build. Maybe this episode we build our first little miner. Or we could just blueprint the. I do like the boar. We could blueprint it and showcase it in this series. Um, my plan wasn't to blueprint it. I was going to build. I know blueprinting things can be kind of, oh, not, oh, hey, yeah, I did mark these. I thought I had. So this is silver and gold, these two spots here, which is great. It's pretty close. It's not that far from the roots. We're, what, 900 meters? That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get our waypoints. And I want to grab roots. And we're going to turn that into our classic orangey goodness. And we're going to always available, always visible. There we go. And then the static grid, we'll have to make sure we rename the hub. But so we did that, and then I thought I had another one marked somewhere. Let's keep on driving. Whoa, careful there, Nelly. Let's not flip the beast. We don't have, we're too far from home to be flipping. I feel like I need to put in another spare tire just right there next to the freaking thing so that if we do flip, the tires take all the hit. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to not flip it is my plan, which is a bold, bold move, Cotton, but we'll see how it works out. What do we got? Storage depot. I want to say we had already seen the storage depot. I also kind of want to make a roundabout, like a little tiny baby rover that would be specifically for going to check out bases, and maybe like a light attack vehicle that we can run in, shoot some stuff, keep on the move, not crash, not blow it up. I don't think I would bring the Pronoid. I'm not looking to go hovercraft, although it was a good vehicle. Um, we could do that. We could do that. We could also get the Pawn Strider out of the Hawk, but that was last season. So we're gonna do something new. I want to build a new rover, especially now that I've been taught the glory of wheel strength and friction and how to kind of maybe manipulate those things. Maybe if I don't have a 160,000 kilo rover, I can do better. It's I don't know. So all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm drive around. We're gonna see if I get any weird ore. You guys will see that as I roam about. Or I might just cut. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But we're going to do a little bit of lake scouting just because I want to see what's all around here. And why not? Like, I've got the vehicle to do it. Let's go ahead and take a quick runabout. We'll see how we do. Alrighty, look at that. We got ourselves put the weather down there so I can see what's going on. And we got ourselves an unknown signal up ahead. We're going to definitely see if we can't sneak by that. This weather has effectively made us hunting for any kind of ore. Oh, speaking of which, look at that. Okay. We got ourselves a GPS. We got a nickel and another mag. I know it's also ice, but I don't need to put that it's ice, I don't think. I'm going to go get this unknown signal. We're going to have to brave the rad storm, but that's okay. We're airtight in here, which means we're perfectly safe for now. I'm going to stop to get this thing, and I'm going to get attacked by bugs and a radiation storm. It's going to be very fun. I can sense it. I don't know if the turrets autocannon. Rover autocannons, do they target enemies, target neutrals, target stations? If I turn off target characters, will that... Ooh, I forgot they're mad at us. That's a potential target though. They're mad at us. I can't feel bad for laying claim to their stuff, for sure. And it would give me a reason to build a cool ship that can chew stuff up, and I don't know that I can get up to that. We're gonna try. It's pretty dark. Let's see if these lights help. They do a little bit. What's the other? I definitely have rover thrust. Definitely, I shouldn't be using this honestly, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and turn. We'll get the thrusters on so I can get up this hill. This thing's too heavy. It's too big for its own good. It's just not good in my mind. Like, I love the design of it, but I made it mostly for flat, apparently, and not for transversing. Beautiful. Let's see what we got. We got nothing. We got that ace, some iron. That's good. Whatcha? All right. Get those doors closed. That air on. And we are off again. Let's see if we can't leisurely get back down to the ice lake without leisurely exploding. The roots is that direction. We don't want to go to the endangered. Like I said, as much as this is a combat rover, that's what I designed it for. The idea of having my Prototech refinery go into combat with me sounds real stupid. And normally I'm all about doing stupid stuff for entertainment, but I think in this moment it's just real stupid. There is no entertainment value. It's just me throwing away the only refinery I have of quality. Obviously, I have a basic refinery and I can build a full one, but I didn't want that little hovel um, to be like a full-on refinery station. I wanted it to be like this is you drop down a base, establish a place to operate out of, and then go from there. And that's kind of the plan. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the AG. I think we're gonna go get ourselves some silver, just enough so that we can very easily process it and build the 3 components we need. And then I think the next step is going to be we're going to build ourselves a little miner. I think we're going to blueprint. We're going to blueprint the miner. And I think that's going to be the right move because once we get that built up, we can start mining stuff, definitely get the ore we need to take care of some stuff, and then we start expanding. So that's what I want to do. So let's go over here. Once I get to the silver, I'll pick you up and we will dig deep, diggy hole, and get ourselves some silver. And I will mark very clearly on the map where I'm dug in so I don't accidentally slam into that hole later, is my plan. The alternative would be to set up a basic drill, but I don't think that's possible. Well, let's see. Let's go see. I don't know if I want to put this much ice in there, but I was thinking that that's such a broadcast. What the heck is going on here? Are you turned on? You're on. Shows enable broadcast mode. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so silver. Is definitely straight down. Pretty much. That's fine. We're gonna have to make a different entrance later, but this will be fine for now because I'm just trying to get some. I forgot silver was something we needed when we left the asteroid in space. So, tracks that I would have to struggle so hard to get some. Look at that's a big ice core. Okay, I think I do have an idea. My first thought is like, what if we take and we get all the way down here and we just bore out a huge section over here. Since I've already started a hole, this could be just like our big bore hole. That's an idea. And we can make a doom pit. Well, I've always wanted my very own doom pit. What better place to have a doom pit than on a silver mine? That's the way I think about it. Alright. We are done. Let's see if we can't get up out of this hole. We need to mark this. Silver is done. Close that off. Grab some more of this stuff here. Have a seat in the vehicle. It is nighttime, but we're going to sleep at our hovel. We're not going to sleep here. Let's go get this thing on the road. Don't fall into the giant silver hole we just dug. I'm going to go get to the roots real quick. And then and then I think what we're going to do, we're going to start building a little miner. I think this is the one thing I really needed to get. We're probably going to have to go do some mining for ore that is not silver if we want to build out an entire miner. We'll see. We're gonna get it functional first, though. Hopefully, ooh, we're drifting a lot. Please stop doing that. That'd be wonderful. Thank you so kindly, so very kindly. We can go ahead and turn the ore detector off. We don't need it right this second. Save some energy. I'm a little upset that the scripting for the block is not working. There's no way to make it I don't know why. I need to. I don't think I turned it off, but part of me feels like I must have turned off like advanced scripting or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, something's definitely going on there. Oh, what's our weather look like? We're clear. Perfect. Okay, let's see. We've got. We can take you and you and you. You guys are all important. And then down here, definitely. I realize that I don't need to put these in here like this, but we're going to. And then I'm gonna go ahead and eat that kelp crisp. Oh, we also don't need this at all. Okay. Get some food back. I'm at 49. That's good. That's good enough. All right, so let's grab. Oh, we got a lot of crap in here. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? Stop it. Oh, there we go. Put that in there. And then what we should be able to do, go down here, we'll go get our nap on. Let's go do that. Nap on, nap off, nap on. Why does this thing keep messing up on me? Come on. There we go. Thank you. One component could not be put into production. What component would that be? What? Why not? Medical components. Let's do a quick check really quick. Cargo network. Build info cargo network. It goes all the way out there. I definitely threw some silver in the hole. Did I not? Yeah, 65. What? Oh, I bet you I know what's going on. Assembler. Yeah, there you go. Build planner empty. Well, stop it. There we go. All right, now let's take a quick nap. Watch the sun come up through our little window. Yay! Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. All right, yay! Look at that. We can be restored once more. Okay. All right, now ideas. Let me think for a second. We definitely need some of these. Here's my idea. We're gonna grab those. We're gonna come outside. Hopefully not get immediately swarmed. But if we do, we will win with great victory. I think what we can do. Hey, I need these. What do we got? 11? Heck yeah, okay. There's gotta be another. I got it. Let's do this. Oh, you know what we can do? We can make our first on-planet food. Heck yeah. Survival kit. Our very first on-planet food. We're gonna make 10. Let's see if we can. That'll be cool. Okay, and the reason I did this is basically this right here. We're gonna go here. I think we're gonna come straight out the hole. Oh, because I put on my... Dang it. Ugh. Good job, me. Okay, let's see. We need... You can put those in there. And then we need this. And then I think what we're going to do Yeah, yeah. So let's do that, that. Is that too short? It is too short. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. Do I have... We can go over here. We can say, grab this real quick, projector. Roots projector, turn off, info. We're calling this the roots. You've stuck it down. So in order to go up, let's do... We're gonna grab this right here, this right here. Nope, nope. I do this guy. We're gonna do that. We're gonna grab that. Perfect. All successful. And here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm thinking. We go like this. This like this. Like this. And then 4. And then now we should just be able to go up, up. Oh, that's not enough. Okay, so we're gonna need it to be... We're gonna kind of need it to be on a piston. That's not great. I wasn't planning on sticking this on a piston. But you know what they say. Those who can't do, think, or something. I don't know. I don't know. What do they say? What do people say? People say stuff. So let's do this. We'll do another upturn. We'll do another upturn, and then I'll move this guy out of the way. For right this second. Because he's just... His job is already kind of done for right this minute. We did the thing we needed to do with it. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this right here. And then we'll do this. This. Nope, we don't need to do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do... So here's what I'm thinking. So we get this guy to come out a few feet. We do a turn down. Turn down for what? And then and then 9. Nope, 9. Right there. That's not low enough, is it? Nope, we need one more. This is gonna be wonky. Okay, we're gonna need this again. And we're gonna do this one again. Then this guy. Then this guy here. And then for good measure, go to this guy here. Why does that keep auto-rotating? Stop it. Don't need that in my life. Oh goodness, it did it again. Yay. And put that right there. There we go. Okay. Now the important bits are this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Let's go ahead and come over here and grab everything that we can. We're gonna need some more. Oh, it's... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What do you think we're short on? We're gonna be short on something. I can sense it. I can sense it. Go ahead and put that there, put that there. Okay, let me get this stuff built out, and then I'll pick you up here in a second, and we'll see what we're gonna be short on. Alright, we took a quick break from doing all the things we were doing to come over here and grab this unknown signal. It's another one of these guys. It locked itself down. How kind of it to do that for me. That's very sweet of it, kind and gentle and caring. Oh no! I'm gonna go back to the base. It did officially rename it. What is that? Oh, storage. And now, I would like to see... I'm not really sure what the different storage facilities are. Look at that. This is going to be a great base. Just the lake and all the stuff. It's going to be perfect. And I'm thinking we're going to build a silver mine over there for sure that's going to do some different stuff. I'm pretty excited about like what that might look like and how I might build those things out. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. Let's see. Go and throw this stuff over here. We can also throw that in there. What is that? Oh, is that that's a meal pack. We can eat that. We don't know how much it's going to give us. We're at 51%, so let's assume, what do we have? We have 2 of those. Okay, so you, and probably you. And we're going to go ahead and name you. You're going to be called the anchor connector. And I'm going to rename this thing to the anchor. I am. I feel like John made fun of it, saying like, oh, it should be called the rock. I think the proto anchor is a good name because it just seems to do nothing except for crash. So we're going to, oh, don't press the jump button. That's a terrible idea. There we go. Okay, let's go see if that stuff got delivered. It did not yet. Why not? What are we waiting on? What are we producing? Nothing? Why are we... Oh, because I need to do that right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you can have that. You can have that. Right there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. Go ahead and get this stuff built out. We got 1, 2, 3. Four. Alright, what do we got left? We've got... Perfect. Those are the things we've got to build. I love it. I love every second of it. Alright, so we're at 50 health. We're going to eat this meal pack, Clang Crunchies. Let's just give it a go and see what we got. Oh, it's hurting me. It hurt me, yeah. I took damage. But it's given me some food back, so that's nice. What is it going to get to? We were at 50 and it looks like it's going to hit 100. So I think we may have just found Clang Country's bad for you, but energizing, you know. Gives you that full something or another. I don't know. I'm excited that we have this fully up and running. That's very nice. So yeah, this is my humble abode now. Look at this. We got a survival kit, place to eat, place to dump our dishes when we're done, hydrogen tank, we got plenty of air, battery, we've got switches for all our stuff, we've got some storage if we, you know, wanted to store something there. We don't for any reason whatsoever. We've got a hydrogen tank, which is nice, and I think it should be able to fill up my bottles, but it may not be set to do so. Stockpile on auto refill. Yeah, so there. Now I can do this. I can do that. Bada boom, bada bing. I get my bottle filled up. I don't have to mess around waiting for the material. And then our airlock, vanilla airlock, is wonderful. It is working now almost flawlessly. As long as I stand in the right place with my tongue held just right and on one leg and all of those things, it does exactly what you've always wanted it to do. Oh, we're just... What are we out of? Nickel? Or iron? Let's see. Fe. We're definitely not out of nickel. It's iron. Cool. Okay. That's fun. Okay. The good news is we're processing stuff here, so we can come in here and we can say, alright, I need your silver that I don't actually need for any reason, and then we can do... Oh, did I grab the rest of the stuff? Dang. Okay. Sooner than later, we're going to have to go get some iron. So I think what's going to happen... I might just get some stone, because we already have the silver mine. I think I'm just going to hydroman over there to the silver mine. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go do that and pick up here in a second. Okay, let's go here. Where's our... Yeah, there we go. Got some iron here. We just picked some iron up and some stone over there. We're just trying to get... I just want to get this... I want to get this done the best... Oops, wrong button. Get this... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Come on. Back in there. Get this done as quickly as possible. I think this will be the... and then we're going to start... What do we got? We're at 47 minutes. We haven't done a whole lot. We've done a lot of driving around and hopping around. We haven't done all the things I would need to do, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and get this stuff in there. And then I will go ahead and do that. And then now we should be able to charge the base and the vehicle. What do we got? Why are we not? What's going on there? Okay, we'll get that done. Get that built up. And then yeah, I think I'm kind of trying to decide what would be the smartest thing. I think I know what I need to do. I think I have an idea. I think what I need to do is I need to build this out really quick. Get that done. And then I think what needs to happen is I need to come in here. We need to do cargo, small. We're going to do a small cargo container. Um, where's that at? Small cargo container. And we want full size. We'll do one small, large good cargo container. We want to get one turbine. And I'll explain here in a second. And then we want to get static. One static mine. And then we want to get what? One static mine, and then we're going to go with I think some plate, but I think we can do that differently. So we'll grab this right here, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna stick everything in construction. And I'll explain what I'm doing here. Now I also don't know that okay, I did get that low enough. Perfect. So here's my thought. I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna set up an iron mine real quick because we need iron now. So I'm just gonna set up a super rudimentary iron mine with nothing but a turbine and a turbine and a small cargo container so it has a place to go, and then we'll build from there. We'll build off of it once we get some more resources coming in is my thought. And we do have the resources. That's a lot of motors. Good grief. Okay, I'm thinking we probably could have let me think for a second. What I was gonna say is I think we probably could have had to take a drink. I think we probably could have not put all the parts in production. But we're not going to put a battery yet, so if it's not windy enough to keep the thing running, it's not going to be. This is just to get the raw materials. That's what we're going for right in this second. So, and then we're going to test this out. 41 motors. I hope we're still going to make them. I hope we got enough iron. We didn't. We still have 1.4. Okay, so we got quite a bit of iron. It's not the most, but it'll do. It's going to do a pretty good job. Get these things done. I'm not going to worry about putting up that prop yet. This is just for docking this guy here. And if we do, let's do this. You are going to max distance. We're going to say 3 meters. And then we're going to reverse it. It should be enough. Cool. And then if we turn off our lights and we do this, I should be able to probably. And then I think we can come up here and we can do minimum distance. What do we think the minimum distance on this? So max distance is 3, minimum distance. We're going to say 2.5. No, 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 no. We're going to say 2. And then if we hover for a second and I say reverse, that's 1 meter down. Okay, we can probably go. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, perfect. That's what I needed. I should be able to grab that. Hey, I can. Perfect. I got the components. We're going to go set this thing up real quick. All right, give me a second. I'm going to go. First and foremost, we're going to go get that unknown signal. And then we're going to set up a quick little iron mine so we can start getting some resources because we are going to be resource starved very quickly. I didn't bring near enough iron. I don't know why I brought so much of all the other stuff and not iron. So give me just a second. We'll be right back. All right, let's get this unknown signal. I definitely just hydromanned over here, and then I didn't run out yet, but I did get this signal. Ah, this is one of those toxic ones. Do 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 do. Like I'm like Jaws, Jaws, but for unknown signal parts. Nice. I think they at least do now. Like you didn't find anything special. Like at least they fixed that part instead of it just doing absolutely nothing. It's kind of nice that we get the full shebang now, I think. Some good plate. Definitely some parts worth parting. Let's see what we got. You know, it'd be an interesting series. I don't know if you guys would agree with this, but I think it'd be kind of like a wild series to go and make basically where you have to. Um, oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. You have to effectively go and like, what if you had to make? I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be kind of interesting to do. Like, you have to make. Where's north? Northeast, north, northeast, north. Okay. So let's do this. I don't think we have this on our bar anywhere. I'm almost positive we don't. So we can grab um, this guy here, and we can say static drill. And we're going to do this guy here, and I think we want to do, I would like for it to be north facing, kind of. Like that. Looks like we got something. It could just be ice. Keep that in mind. So, and then we'd have to do this guy here. Cargo. And then this guy here for now. 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to slap this guy there. And let's see what we can get out of all that. I did just pick up that unknown signal component, so I should. 17 motors, did I not? Dang it. Okay, so let's get this guy built. And this guy needs to be built. Okay. So there's that. And then this guy's built fully. Let's turn him on. Let's see what happens when we just say, get to work. It's just not enough power. That looks like it's not enough power. Okay, what if we... I'll do you here, and you... Oh yeah, we need to do... Okay, let's see if we got what we need to build that. We don't. Okay, that's okay. Let's get in here real quick. Ugh, such a pain. Okay, we're gonna get some juice really quick. And then, are we in the middle of a storm? We are. Great. I love that for me. I love that for me. Well, you know what? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. What we're gonna do is I'm going to charge that up, please. Thank you. We're gonna risk for the biscuit. We're gonna run back to the roots really quick, and I'm gonna get the parts for this other thing. And we're just gonna risk exposure, because honestly, I don't want to have to drive all the way back and forth. And this is just a little bit quicker. And like I said, we're just trying to get iron up and running. And then that's what we're gonna do for now. We're gonna call it. We got this built out. I know I built a bunch of extra stuff that I probably didn't need to have built, but the way I figured it, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for what I was gonna say, but just know that I figured it. What do we got? Come on, tell me we can make it. We can make it. Okay, beautiful. Let's get back over to the proto anchor. And I'm going to drive it back. We'll get it docked up. And then that may be where it stays. Once we have some iron, I should be able to, you know, make some trips here to and fro. And is it? I think it's just because we're in. It may be because we're in a toxic storm. Let's close the things up really quick. Are we oxygenated? We are. Okay, come back here. Do we have anything? What's in here? We got med kits. We're gonna take those med kits out of there. Is anything in there? No, there's not. Okay. What about you? Do you have anything? No, we don't need the stove open. Hi, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm waiting. I was just trying to think of something to do for the toxic storm to go away, but that's unnecessary probably. Did we grab all the stuff out of this one? We didn't. We're gonna put these in our base, I think. So that's what my thought was. Let's see. Oh, this thing is just not. So is the problem? Oof, that makes tons of noise. Max required input is 200 kilowatts, and we're making less because both of these are not making enough. Is it because they're not high off the ground? Like, what's... Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. 2, 3, 4. And then, I just don't think there's any wind. I think that's actually what the problem is, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's just, if you look at it, producing... Clearance should be good, but it's just producing hardly anything. Same with you. Clearance good, producing hardly anything. It's just because this storm is garbage. So I'll pick you up when the storm's over. We'll test, make sure it's working. Oh, we'll get attacked by a spider while I'm irradiated. Wow! Ow, ow, ow. Okay, whilst all that happened, we got attacked by a spider. And what do we got? Hey, please tell me you're not just drilling ice. You're just drilling ice. Okay, great. That's not what we needed. So let's go ahead and turn you off. Okay, now. If I remember correctly, because this is ice, that'd be real dumb. Let me check something really quick. This may be one of those scenarios where, yeah, this may be one of those really dumb scenarios. Oh, that would be stupid. It would be funny, but it's stupid. What would be the best way to proceed to try to figure out if this is accurate or not? I think because there's ice, this is only ever gonna pick up ice. So what I need to do is find the center point of this. Yep. Yep, here we go. We're gonna have to dig another freaking hole. I was really trying hard not to do this. Yeah, inventory full. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Thank you. Suit lady. I don't need your negativity. I just need to get to stone, and then I can... Actually, what is this? What are we at now? Is that still ice? Still ice. Lovely. Yep, we're still on ice. Still ice. Okay, this is stone. Dang it. I did not mean to blow that up. That is highly unfortunate. Okay. Once again, we are facing north. We are planting the seeds that will bring us prosperity into the future. North. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. That says red. What does that mean? That it doesn't see anything? Control panel. Build info. Current extracting iron is producing false. In-ground true. Inventory false. Okay. Well, that's because we don't have anything else built under it. So first, let's grab the ice. I really expected that to fall. Okay. Cool. Super weird, but alright. Unsupported grids is turned on, so that shouldn't have happened, but we're just gonna lag for a second. And then, I don't know why we're lagging, that's crazy. Alright, let's get this thing built. Get this there, and then we're at this guy there, and then that's gonna be, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Right there, that guy there. Alright, let's go down into the hole and see. Oh, why don't I have enough interior plates? Ah. Who knows? Probably because that right there. It's because I built too many up for that. Yeah, let's go down here, get this welded. Construction components. I don't have construction components? This is foolish. What happened? Why not? Do these take constructions to build initially? No, they don't. I don't... 5 construction components is what I need. I need 5 of those. Where did the other 5 construction components go? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Why don't I have 5 construction components? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you build 5 of these, please? Thank you. I would appreciate your candor. Okay, let's go down here. And then we're gonna get 2 computers and girders. Okay. Okay, both those things are done. Good grief. That was a lot. Was my tank out? I bet my tank's out. So let's do hydrogen. This is not going to be set up for that either. Good. Okay, that's okay. We can just go through the door right here. Fall gently, fall gently, fall gently. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Nope. Dang it. Dang it. Guys, the tater struggles. Why does the tater struggle? But why is the rum gone? Why is the tater gone? Okay, coming down here. Hey, we're getting iron. That's what matters. We did what matters. Um, this is not going to be how this is, I don't think. I want to do this differently. I need to bore this out. It's going to be a whole thing. I think what I'm going to do is end up coring this entire situation out and building like a pit, an iron pit, I think. That's what I want to do. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Big iron pit. And it'll require me to do some mining. So once we get this thing's producing, we're going to steal some of this back, obviously. We're going to go dock up our dumb SUV and we're going to call it a day. As soon as we can get in the vehicle, that'll be great. Thank you. I'm going to call it the FE mine. And oh, why am I lagging? Please stop doing that. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get back to base. This has been an interesting one. I was hoping to get a little bit more. I have an idea. So my idea, now that we can talk about this freely, my idea is this. We're going to get this built up into a thing, and then we're going to have piping, because it's northward facing. It should be roughly on the same grid as our other thing. We're going to have piping running this direction. We're going to do it probably on a hinge. So we'll run pipe, 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 pipe. We're just going to go straight this direction, cruising along the highway of iron. And then what we'll probably do is at the end, like say right here or right at this bend. We'll probably do right at this bend. At this bend here, we will um, we'll have another connection. We'll have like that'll be a connector. Connector will stop there, then we'll have another bend, and we're just gonna have this pipe work that comes from there to there in a very smooth type of way. And that way, and then what we need to do is set up a signal relay probably that allows me to park this without effort. There we go, lock it into place. Here it is. This thing's hooked up. I think the things I need to do really quick before we do anything, we're gonna probably come in here and I'm gonna take these. Oh goodness gracious. We're gonna do all the light panels here. You know, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it on. It's fine. We're good. That's it, guys. We got it. We have built a situation that allows us to do that. We've got some iron ore we're processing, which is great. That means we can build us a miner, which is the thing we need to complete our next steps. We're going to have to get mass resources, and that's going to be the next step of things. Why are you not opening? Do it. What? Oh, and this is where I was going to store these. Because we have access to this little locker here. Like, why not? That's perfect. Thank you. Now close. You open, please. Yeesh. Okay, get that health up. I don't know why I took damage. Oh, I do know why I took damage. I fought a Sabroid, and it nearly beat me up like a jerk. You believe that? Of course you do. I believe it. So there we go. Got some hydrogen. Um, yeah, we did it, guys. The base is complete. We're ready for action, ish. It's kind of dark in this corner. That's okay. We don't really need it to not be dark. We are in progress. So if I take a, let's grab a seat really quick. Let's press the right button, grab a seat real quick. Yeah, look at that. That is our base. We've got the roots laid. We are cooking. We've started our iron mine. We got that stuff cooking. That's going to be good. If we come down here and we say, we can come take a look at ourselves sitting in our little bench. That's right. How do we feel? Quantum Tater. Oh, I can't do anything because raisins. Anyways, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, you know what to do, right? I appreciate you coming along for the journey. It's been entertaining so far. I'm excited to get this stuff underway. I'm excited to build these bases. I really want to. My thought is build up an iron mine, like get it built up, make it flushed out. Like I wanna do big. Like I wanna do stuff. So maybe off screen I'll probably set up the bore. I'll probably set up the projection for the bore, and we'll get that built next round. But that's kind of what I want to do right now. I want to like start the process of making the different subsections and hubs and stuff. And this will just be my little house on the prairie while we build up a big, like a manufacturing garage, like maybe munitions factory over there where that magnesium is. We've got an iron mining site that could be really cool to kind of do, and we'll just have like a bunch of mines set up, and even if it's super inefficient, it'll look cool, I think, is kind of the idea that I have. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this. I will catch you later, taters, and as always, be kind, stay ornery. Bye.